We cross over to the USA. Another Trini Christmas safari. And this time we have Ian the Goose Eligon. Good morning, Ian.
Good morning, Lisa.
Oh,
Hi, and how
you
are you?
sound right bright and perky on this cold, freezing, wherever you are morning.
Well, if I'm coming up with you, I got to be as energetic as you are. 'Cause, I mean, you bring the fire in the morning. I've been watching. I've been watching.
Oh, fantastic. So what part of the US are you?
I'm in Brooklyn.
You're in Brooklyn.
Yeah, the Trini capital of the world.
But you know, my guest just now said she ran away from New York to come to Trinidad for Christmas because it's freezing. Is it really freezing?
Tell her don't boast. Don't boast, okay?
Yeah. No,
Yeah, but it is cold.
I like the
it is
cold though, you know. I like the cold. I always say that you could dress up for the cold, but you can't strip for the heat, you know?
There you go. There you go. And I know you'd like Rockefeller Center and all that.
Yeah, all that stuff. So, Ian, tell me, what is it like? Because you've been away for a little bit, more than a little bit.
Yeah.
What is it like celebrating Christmas abroad?
Well, you start off first by wishing that you were back in Trinidad. But there are so many Trinis out here that we have everything that we'd have in Trinidad except for the weather
Right.
and the ability to just move from house to house. But
Yeah.
people do parang from house to house, but with warm clothes
Yeah?
on, you know. But
Okay.
yeah, but we got pastels and pimi and sorrel and ginger beer and
Because,
beer
wow.
and
Be-
and
because
penny white.
because we just, because we just spoke to Shimon, who's spending his first Christmas out of Trinidad. He's in Colombia, so he has none of that. No pastel, no sorrel, no ginger beer. You know,
Poor fella.
a
All
poor
out there by
fella.
himself.
I told him, but he needs to start making it and sharing it with his Colombian friends.
Yeah, or try to find a Trini out there in Colombia because there are Trinis everywhere, you know.
Well, that's very true. Yes, so you guys go house to house, paranging and having the same kind of big breakfast or big lunch across your
Yes,
table and so on. Yeah,
yes, but I keep my lights off.
you keep your.
And my lights are off and I don't answer my phone.
Oh no, you're just being silly. Oh, not the goose, not the goose. When the goose is loose, you know.
But you know, it is just like home,
Yeah.
with people visiting with everybody else, and then a lot of us have our families over, So
Yeah,
like the kids and I went to my sister's house as we usually do every year,
yeah,
and we just spend a nice warm Christmas because it's not as big out here as it is in Trinidad. Here,
yeah.
the big thing is Thanksgiving,
Yes,
you know,
yes.
but we make it huge, we
And you
make it huge.
celebrate Thanksgiving. The Trinidadian, the Trinbagonians celebrate Thanksgiving as much as the Americans.
You lie.
I'm
Well,
asking. I don't know.
I well, yeah. Oh, you
Yeah,
have to. Once you've migrated, you get caught up in in all of the traditions out here in the U.S.
yeah.
You can't but take part in Thanksgiving.
Okay. Well, that's special because you get to do two things, right? November into
Awesome.
December. Yeah. So let's
Yeah.
a little bit about you, though. The goose is loose, Ian. We know you. We love you from radio in Trinidad and Tobago. What's happening with you? Just a little bit.
Well, I'm still here at the company is now called Emmis. Used to be Inner City Broadcasting, and as you know, we've changed hands quite a few times.
Yes.
I've lost a lot of my broadcast comrades. I've worked with Steve Harvey in the morning. I've done the Steve Harvey morning show, but most of
Nice.
all, I did the Wendy Williams show
Nice.
and took it to number one. And then Wendy went to television, and I didn't go to television. I stayed at the radio station
Okay.
for many reasons, and
So when
and
you
I'm
said you
still there.
did, when you said you did, do you mean you produced it?
Oh yeah.
Ah,
I'm the technical producer.
wow.
I do shows like the Keith Sweat show also. But now I can only find time to do the AURN network. They're setting up a gospel network,
Yes.
and so I'm like the main producer right now, and I'm doing Bishop Hezekiah Walker
Mm-hmm.
and Liz Black. So a lot of stations are taking up the
Fantastic.
shows. So it's time consuming, but it's fun.
So you know we have you watch the show online. I think I see you online
Yes,
sometimes. And you know we
yes.
have a segment called TNT Talent Abroad. But this segment was called Trini Christmas a Foreign. But I just realized I have two in one with you. Because you're doing you
See,
know.
you would pick up something like that. You
And
would
you
pick
know
up
what?
something like
And you know what? I saw you posing with a picture with Janet Jackson. Listen to me. I nearly passed out, huh?
that.
because I love her to death. So just whisper in her ear, there's a Trini, in Trinidad and Tobago who wants to meet you.
The thing is, so many of them pass through the radio station that it's like everybody's cool. But my daughter is a Michael Jackson fan.
Yes.
And the story about that is when Janet came in and we were talking, my daughter came up and said, "Oh, you're Michael Jackson's sister."
No, no.
No, that's Janet Jackson. Give her her props.
I know. No, I love her. I love her so much. I think I love her even more than Michael. Awesome, awesome talent.
Awesome.
And I'm happy for her. This is her year. This has been her year.
And she has a song that could possibly see her coming to Trinidad for Carnival if someone would pick it up.
Oh,
that
nice.
song has Caribbean. It's a global song.
Yeah, made for now.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, well,
and she rocked the place.
So Ian, and my final question: what about church and all of that? Because I had a Polish family on, and Shimon said in Colombia, Christmas is also very, very sacred and very religious. Do you find that Trinbagonians doing a similar, going to church and celebrating Christmas in church in Brooklyn, or is it just fet, party?
These Trinis out here do everything, but they do everything with a mixture of the American flavor. Most of them, the church is a case of beer. Maybe I shouldn't say that. I don't see that many people are doing the church thing.
Okay.
At least nobody talks about that. Maybe they do it silently,
right.
But it's more about visiting with family and visiting with friends,
Okay, well, I'll say a prayer for you guys.
Yes, please.
I'll say a prayer for you guys.
Please. I love you, and you're doing a great job. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Ian. I love you more, and I can't wait to see you next time you're in Trinidad and Tobago. Please pop in so we can have you live on set. I can hug you and squeeze you. And
I'm trying to come bust a wine for Carnival. I'm trying.
Hey, that sounds like a plan. I am afraid that one. All right. Thank you so much, Ian the Goose Eligon, for popping in from New York there to tell us about Trini Christmas of Foreign. But he's doing great things, so he's our TNT Talent Abroad. So I got 2-in-1 segment there, and it was wonderful.